this time, stood next to me amongst all these amazing artists, is Tasha Moon. How are you doing today, Tasha?
Hi, Rebel Money. So glad to be here with you. Thank you for interviewing me. I'm great. It's my first time in London.
Yes.
I'm very happy. Yeah, I've done some sightseeing, and I'm very excited about the gallery too.
What parts of London have you seen so far then?
Always Centre. I've seen Big Ben, of course, London Bridge, Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yes.
And I forgot. Well, where's that Nelson Column?
Nelson Column, yes, yeah. There's a lot to see and do in there, isn't there?
Trafalgar Square.
Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
Oh, you've pretty much seen most of it.
Yeah, and Westminster Abbey. So I've seen a lot.
Excellent. So you've been here for a few days now?
It's my second day, and we are leaving at night.
Wow, fair play. So you've seen quite a lot in a couple of days there.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
I was going to say, but the biggest sightseeing trip and something that everyone should see when they're in London, particularly on today, is the Pepe Gallery.
Of course.
This is where it is. This is where the party is.
Yes.
And where the amazing work is as well. And
so many amazing works. Like we have Pepe Nardo, Pepe Langelo, Darky, Mr. Hansel, Zima Blue, so many wonderful artists. It's amazing.
It's an incredible collective, isn't it, of different styles, different backgrounds, and all in this one area. And it's really good. It feels like the start. Well, it's not the start, but exhibiting the kind of the revolution that we've got going at the moment.
Yes.
All in the name of one frog.
Pepe.
Pepe.
And we have both rare Pepe and fake rares here, and even dank rares.
So everyone is represented.
Absolutely, yes.
And just a full-on Pepe. We're uniting all the Pepe communities in one place. I just want to talk about some of your amazing art that I've been following for a while, and it's great to actually come here in person and actually see your art on the wall.
Thank you.
You get a better sense of, I think, what the artist is trying to say in their paintings when you actually see it in the flesh and you could see the textures.
Yes, absolutely, because watercolor texture is very different from oil, for example. It looks a bit velvetish if you look closely.
Well, let's go and have a look.
Okay, yeah.
So the image I've got here is, this is Llama Pepe Purple, but we've also got a green version as well.
Yeah, this is the main fake rare Llama Pepe, the green one. It is my first fake. It's made in Tibetan style, representing a Buddhist god, in green. So it's a Pepe. A Buddhist Pepe god.
What inspired you? What made you go towards a llama for a Pepe?
I'm very actually fond of Buddhist culture and religion, and I really like Chinese, Buddhist, and Japanese art, as they mostly paint in ink and watercolor, and I'm hugely inspired by what do you call it, Eastern art, yes.
So then that kind of influence then just went into your Pepe styles, and you thought obviously a quite iconic deity in that religion, which is that, and then obviously a Pepe. So I think it's a really interesting piece, and as we were saying earlier, and I can see because the Pepe Purple, Llama Pepe Purple is at eye height, and it comes off the light here, the incredible textures that you've got going on, and it's. I've got to be honest, I've seen many watercolours and I haven't read, so actually seeing this today is really cool. And you've got watercolours, it's just not one colour, and it's different colours of purple that we've got, and it always seems to have a movement towards it that you don't perhaps see in some other forms. So has watercolour always been your favourite way of painting?
It's my favourite medium because it's so unpredictable and absolutely difficult to control. I mean, it works by itself because you wet the space you want to color, and then you just put some paint and it starts flowing So it's like a living being, and actually you never get the result that you want because the watercolor works itself as well. So you just you can only collab with this medium. It's very interesting, and the way it blends and the way it flows and the way it like diffuses and granulates, it's absolutely different from any other mediums.
Oh, there's no way that you could tell from the image here that you don't have control over these brushes. It's done it such a great way. But I love that what you said about they're collaborating on an image with, you're almost negotiating with the paper, with the paint, in order to get the image that you're after. And despite all that turmoil and imagine painting and chaos, as you come out with such a serene painting, something that wouldn't look amiss at all in a temple.
Yeah, thank you.
You've got gold on here. How was that created then? Was that just
it's actually gold ink.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
it's ink. Yeah, of course, I already have some control over watercolor, but it took me years. And this purple image is actually a sabase to Lama Pepe when Skrilla told everyone to make, I don't remember, 100 purple sabases. Yes. So everyone were doing their NFTs purple in Photoshop, and I just painted a whole new purple painting.
I think it's great. And yeah, it was Lafaka Nostra, wasn't it, who said...
Lafaka, yes.
I must have sacrifices, otherwise it won't continue.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is like a true, Bitcoin proof of work, this isn't, as you say, not saying that any other ways don't take as much time or planning, but this is a real physical piece that, well, you've only got another couple of hours to go and see it in real life, but this is really, really amazing.
Thank you.
In the way it shifts. So, I think I'm really, really big fan of this work and this work as well. The other pieces that you have
we can
today.
move there.
Yeah, let's move around the studio.
These are actually made for the Wojak Way project. This is Wojak Kisaki. It's also inspired by Chinese and Japanese art. So Wojak Kisaki is like an empress, and Wojak Senshi is a knight, so they are actually having an affair.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, they are a couple, but she's an empress and he's a soldier, so they are keeping it a secret, and that is why they are like hiding behind the Wojak masks to see each other. Yeah, they have a story behind.
So when you go and do your works, do you normally start with a concept like that and the story behind the work and then go to it? Or do you just think, I'm trying this, and then the story comes later?
No, in these paintings, I thought about, I want to make a diptych. I mean, two paintings, female and male versions. And I just started with the Empress, and then I was thinking about the male version, and I really wanted to paint a soldier, so I made up that story to paint him.
I think it's really cool. Can we expect any further developments on this story as well? Is there going to be a book out and a movie out soon?
No, I think not, but yeah, they are a couple.
It's really, really cool. I love the idea of creating two separate pieces that complement each other, and again using Wojak, which is a mask for people. It is how you can express yourself, but by remaining anonymous, isn't it?
Yes.
So taking Wojak's and memes and using it in the way you are here, I think it's really clever, and it's
thank you.
It's really cool. So of all the, I know it's tough to pick, but of all the memes, which one do you prefer most? Is it Pepe or Wojak?
My favorite is Pepe. I mean, he's amazing. He is just so different. He can be different, and I really like him. I didn't know him before I came to NFCs. I mean, I saw Pepe the Frog, but I didn't understand the meme or seen a lot of memes with him. But then I came into the space, and now I can't substitute like Pepe with any other meme because he's like so expressive.
I agree.
Yeah.
How did you get into Pepe's then? What was your beginning?
My beginning was a friend of my friend told me about rare pepes in, I don't remember, last year, maybe in summer. So he told me about rare pepes. I started exploring a little bit, and so I learned about Dodge, the rare Dodge project at first. So I was painting Shibas at first, and then I learned about Sacreas and Dancreas, and I thought I want to make a Pepe. My actually first Pepe is Xmas tree Pepe. It's a Christmas tree with Pepe head.
Awesome. That can be brought out very soon again.
Yeah,
Christmas
it will
is on
be
the way.
very, yeah.
That would be really, really cool. And then it's obviously developed into this, and again, your style is very unique amongst the Pepe community as well. You can immediately recognise the Tasha Moon.
Oh,
piece
that's so
from-
good to hear because I'm very worried about being like recognizable. I'm afraid that maybe I'm too boring or something.
I definitely not, and I think the way you paint is really. I don't believe anyone else does watercolors, but even if they did, your unique style is really
Great, yeah,
awesome.
thank you so much. It's really good to hear.
And then we're going to take a trip
The
again
last
over
one,
to this,
yeah.
going over to the fourth piece now across. This is great how you've got it in different corners of the gallery. Now.
Yeah.
So we're going over here now. I believe this is quite a new piece.
This is a very interesting project by Pepe actually. He has this amazing idea to design the back of Pepe trading cards, and not only Pepe, but all XCP trading cards. The project is called Pepe Verso. Yes, and this is series 1 Pepe trading card back that I designed.
So take us through this particular piece then. So we've got, again, your traditional, your style in watercolors. And then also, as you've just held the picture now in my face and started moving around as well, it has movement in there, it has a shimmer of a certain, is it gold on there?
Yeah, a little gold, yes. I really wanted it to look like a card back.
Okay.
So I designed it to be symmetrical, and I thought that maybe I will add some weed, as this is a part of Pepe culture, like
Dank, yes.
Yeah,
has to be
dank.
Yeah.
So, and of course I like to use the Bitcoin sign in most of my works. How do you recognize Pepe? He's green and his eyes are so recognizable, and they have this 3, how do you call it, highlights? Usually.
I think
So
I know what
yeah.
you mean, yeah.
So I just used those 3 highlights on his eyes and made it look like a dollar.
Yeah, I think it does remind me of dollar, like a symmetrical kind of dollar on there. We've got the other part, which feels good man as
Yeah.
well, Pepe, and also
And
we have
this kek written here because kek is like Pepe is the Lord of kek. Yeah.
So we've got to pay tribute to this. I think it's a really cool piece, and
Thank you.
Pepe Nardo's project.
Yeah.
So it is really cool because we always think about the front of Pepe trading cards, but we never think actually what happens if you turn it around.
Yeah, and there's a really nice, great collector, Rabbit Fly, who has an amazing on-cyber gallery, and he has several pieces. So he used my fake goddess piece on his on-cyber with this Pepe I Verso on the back. So you can walk around and see the front and the back. So you can imagine how it looks with both sides. And actually, this back of the card is used at almost all my works because it's also in watercolor.
Yeah.
So I kind of printed some cards with front and back, but that printing turned out not really good, so I didn't take it with me.
Okay, but we're looking to get that soon when it's fixed.
Yeah, absolutely. I will find a good print shop and make cards with both front and back.
That would be amazing, and I can imagine just using some of your images over there. You can almost imagine playing cards or tarot cards.
Yes.
Where you've got the knight, the jack, the queen, emperor or empress as well. So I think there could be something really cool there, and you could always have the kind of Tasha Moon card collection there,
maybe.
front and back. That's really cool. Is there anything else that I haven't talked about today that you would like to mention in this interview?
I'm really wanted to thank Fakrias and like people who are involved into it. It's an amazing community, and I'm really grateful to the scientists for all these opportunities, and so happy to be a Pepe artist. It's just I haven't met so many great people, and I'm like sometimes I'm living in this metaverse, and I'm so happy in there because of our community. So I love you guys. If you hear me, I love everybody.
Thank you very much. It is a special community. It's a special place to be, and it's a wonderful place for creators. If you aren't involved yet, if you're just listening to this and you're not a creator or an artist, even if you're not an artist, it doesn't matter. Just get involved.
Absolutely.
Just submit anything, Kaleidoscope, anything, and just get involved. It's such an
absolutely.
Thank you very much for your time, Tasha.
Thank
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you in the flesh.
Thank you for having me. I'm really pleased to meet you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.